So after seeing Kale explode for the first time in this tournament, episode 101 of Dragon Ball Super was based on the Universe 11 fighters, and you can notice that very slowly, the number of people in this tournament is starting to decrease. Goku and Jiren are directly next to each other again, and to no surprise, Goku wants to fight straight away. And it looks like Jiren was at least considering it. Sometimes it's hard to tell what he's thinking because he rarely speaks, but defeating Goku is something that I'm sure has to be on his mind, and the sooner he does it, the better chance his universe will have. As Goku and Jiren are about to fight, Toppo comes out from behind the smoke and blasts Goku out of there. He tells Jiren that he has chosen 5 other fighters from his universe to take care of him, so that they can save their strength. And so when these 5 Pride Troopers show up, Goku makes a truce with the Universe 6 Saiyans. It was really hard to get a gauge on how strong these Universe 11 fighters are because for the first half of this episode, Goku couldn't touch them. The episode then cuts to the other fighters from around the multiverse being thrown off, and this is where you get the feeling that very soon there's only going to be 20 or 30 guys left in this tournament, and that is when it will really start getting interesting. Right now and for the past few weeks, we've been getting rid of all the fodder characters that won't be able to compete at the end stages of this tournament. So far though, one thing that I have found really interesting is even now, no Universe 6 fighter has been eliminated. They still have all 10 of their fighters, so by far Universe 6 is out in front. And seeing what happens next has made Kale such a more interesting character. 4 of the Pride Troopers decide to stop fighting Goku and the androids and focus on people that they actually have a chance on beating. So they choose Kale and Caulifla. They trap Kale inside another dimension, and all she can do is watch Caulifla get beaten down by these guys from Universe 11. Even Goku tried to help by using instant transmission, but since they're in another dimension, it didn't work. What happens next really reminds you that this is the sequel to Dragon Ball Z. Caulifla looks like she's about to die, but she turns around and smiles at Kale, telling her that she'll protect her no matter what. Kale hears this and she begins to power up, and you're thinking here we go again with her berserk form, but this time it's something different. She breaks out of the dimension that she's trapped in and she's transformed into a Super Saiyan, or at least her version of a Super Saiyan. She has a full sense of who she is, and with that, Universe 11 decide to attack together. They combine their beam struggle into one, and they have just knocked out 3 of the Universe 11 fighters. When she's like this, Kale looks unstoppable. Obviously we saw what Jiren did, but other than him, she's going to be hard to take down, especially now since she can control it. The biggest talking point here is Universe 11. This universe was supposed to be so strong, but they only have 4 fighters left. And admittedly, these fighters are Jiren and Toppo and Dispo and I think there's one other guy left, and they're all very strong, but it's only 4 compared to Universe 6's 10 or Universe 7's 9. Now, one universe that we haven't seen much of at all is Universe 2, and that's what's going to be going down next week. A mysterious fighter was observing what just happened in this episode, and it was someone from Universe 2, but that was episode 101 of Dragon Ball Super. Other than people getting knocked out and Kale mastering her transformation, not much really happened in terms of lore, but they were doing a whole bunch of world building and lore stuff before the tournament started. So let me know what you think of this episode. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.